Orange Music, folks, 103.5 The Beat. We are back. You're locked into Unfiltered. And right about now, make sure our was found, first of all. Check them out. Get yourself hooked up with your lunch. Right about now, you're locked into Mo and Drew in the midday.
So, when Mo walked in this morning, I posed a question to her. And then after I posed that question to her, I hit up my musical nemesis, the young King Shadi. And I asked him the same question. And then y'all know we always need a control group. The control group is usually the unfeeling, not human, not a real boy, Cosmo. Which then led to a conversation we're having inside here, which I figured we should bring to the radio. I think it's a great conversation and one we need to figure out. I think it's actually an important conversation for millennials. Because we have not figured this out yet. Okay. I hate to do it, but I have to be honest. Let's be unbiased. Drake is, when it comes to hip-hop, Drake is the king of the North.
Yeah, yeah.
More or less by default, there's no one else in the North. Like, who we going up against? Cardinal Official? It is what it is.
Especially because Tory was out.
Well, you
Right.
whoa. Yeah, Tory too.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
Tory
he
still
ain't
wasn't as big as Drake.
Right.
He might have been on his way, though.
Yeah.
But hence why Drake did what he
Are we
did.
just talking rappers? Because
Yes.
the
Yeah.
Weeknd would be the king.
No,
No.
just rap.
Rap.
Okay, yeah, Drake.
Drake will be the king of the North. What the question I had was, right now, when we talk the East, who is the king of New York? I thought that would be the big conversation. The big argument that we don't have time for the New York conversation.
Because Kendrick is the West.
Kendrick is the West, yes. Kendrick Lamar, I think it's safe to say, is the king of the West. Our question is this: who would y'all say? There's an open forum. 323-7775. Come on to Facebook. Let us know. Who is the king of the South? Now,
Full question.
I'm going to give my opinion. My opinion is, subjectively, I think the greatest rapper to ever come out of the South is Andre 3000.
Yes.
While I say that,
agree.
I know he does not have the catalog, he does not have the albums, and he's a sometimey flute playing weirdo, and he's just he all over the place.
But we still want music from him.
Of course we do.
I don't blame Andre 3000. I blame Erykah Badu and her inner thigh. Like Erykah Badu did this to him. She did it to all my favorite rappers. Common was one of my favorite rappers. Erykah Badu, gone weird. Jay Electronica, one of my favorite rappers. Erykah Badu, gone weird. And same thing happened to Andre 3000. He was the first one. She cursed. And so we're here now. Who do we think the king of the South? I immediately said T.I. To which Mo said,
Lack of relevance currently, really.
so who would you say is the king of the South?
Well, we then had the transitional point of where we realized, well, Lil Wayne should also be a part of that conversation, if we're going to be completely honest. Because clearly, the only reason we have a king of the North and we have a king of the West is because of the recent battle.
Right.
Right? Well, to be fair,
No,
Drake was there.
Drake was there.
Calm
The
down,
king of
sir.
the North. Wait,
Calm down.
wait.
Good God. Any chance you get.
wait.
Kendrick Lamar is the king
You
of the
wanna hold
seven
his
kingdoms
place.
right now.
he is.
He's the king of the seven kingdoms right now.
So, Drake, was holding whatever he was holding down, North, right? Easily enough. And then, obviously, Kendrick arose and was knighted because of this battle.
By the
right?
West, by the way. Snoop Dogg has acknowledged he's the king of the West.
Correct. We have now established that the last king I think we would have dubbed out of New York would have been Jay-Z.
Jay-Z,
Again, battles create kings. This is always what I'm
Yes.
going to stand by.
Yes.
And before this last battle of Kendrick, there hadn't been a battle period in rap for ages. And I think that's why we almost feel like we didn't need one.
Right.
Like everybody was just kind of taking care of their village, producing enough music in their little sphere to where everybody was happy. And we were like, look how global of a community we are. And then Drake was like, hey, and Kendrick was like, you know what, let me shut this down right quick because y'all ain't understanding how detrimental this is that I be on the West. And so now I feel like the South and the East are kind of like, so we need
In flux.
do we need a king?
It's in flux, yeah.
Like, are we safe here or are they going to try to come for everything?
Right.
I think that's why Joey
Bad
bad behind.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why he's trying to do what he's doing because I think he realizes like, hey, there is a
vacancy.
There's a right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But by default, I think we think Jay-Z is still kind of there. I
Yeah.
don't know who else we could say could kind of be holding him down.
I'll give Jay-Z king of New York just off of influence.
Absolutely.
And just based on the fact that he just got A$AP Rocky out of jail.
Let's be very clear about that.
Let's be very clear. Because somebody even said in the comments, it was like, y'all think A$AP Rocky was going to jail? You think Jay-Z ain't gonna let Meek go to jail, but he can A$AP go?
Yeah.
No. As a matter of fact, by the way,
I then said when this album drop, y'all go panic.
right. So that being said, Mo,
Yeah.
you say it's not Ti. Who? By the way, I'm going to read your comments in a bit because Shadi and Cosmo, people are making some very good points to people we missed. As a matter of fact, let me read the people who people say we missed.
Okay.
This person says King of the South, number 1, Young Jeezy. 2, Luda. 3,
We
Ti.
didn't mention Ludo.
Did say Ludo.
Someone says T.I. and said, remember that Drake is under Lil Wayne. Someone says, absolutely, Weezy is the best. No one has a play on words like that young man. And someone says, Rick Ross is the king of the South. Rick Ross would be my favorite
Rick
out of the
Ross is
South.
the most
I don't
Rick
think
Ross is an
consistent
ornament.
out of the South.
He's an honorable
Yeah.
mention.
Rick Ross don't have a bad album.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a bad
Honorable
album.
mention.
He
You-
and if we have to go based on relevance, he might be the closest thing to that at this juncture.
Big boys up. Pause.
You don't fit that no more. So
Can't have nothing.
I feel like
Wow, okay.
I will never take away from T.I.'s catalog, his influence, even him being like, and I think he did it coming out of like, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not sure what his camp looked like, right? But coming out of almost nowhere, right? So he built himself up from the little rubber band man situation to being like, wait, everybody know T.I. That became like a household name. We could put respect on that. But I don't think I could put T.I. And I like how you tried to say, you can't count mixtape Wayne. You have to count mixtape Wayne.
You have to count mixtape Wayne.
There's no way you could just try to eliminate his mixtape.
have to count mixtape
That's
Wayne.
most of his body of work. Some of his hottest things are his mixtapes. And he did it for a point. His point was, I can put out music wherever, however, wherever, and it's gonna go dub. I don't even need the money.
But if
It's
we're-
gonna bounce your club.
But if we're talking bodies of works and albums, and we're talking quality, and we're talking bars,
Still Lil Wayne.
Ti is better than Wayne.
Bro, the college
If we're talking
series,
sensible
bro.
bars,
Please tell him, Drew. Please.
Lil Wayne who said, I met a dragon young lady, we had a fire conversation. That's the bars you put up against Ti.
Do you know the things that you call bars in here weekly of yourself?
No, because I'm poetic. I'm
See? You see
no.
the closeness?
I'm a poet. I'm not a rapper.
Uh-huh.
I'm more Shakespearean to
Had
their
a female
Coogee
dragon.
rap. You see what I'm
Had a
saying?
Fire conversation. That's a bar.
I'm not mad.
Is
I
it?
met a female dragon. We had a fire conversation.
Did you listen to Euphoria?
Are we comparing?
So who we comparing right
Euphoria?
now? We comparing Lil Wayne and T.I. or
Yeah,
we comparing
let's
Lil Wayne and
not
Kendrick
get off.
Lamar?
Let's not get off track.
If y'all want to play the semantics game, let's play semantics. J. Cole is from the South.
But he represents New York.
J. Cole is from the South.
But he represents.
He's from North Carolina.
Okay,
North
so
Carolina. in
North
the South.
Carolina is the South. They don't. They don't really.
That in the South?
Right around the
No.
corner from New York.
They
bro.
don't really consider themselves. Oddly enough, they don't really consider themselves the South.
So then it's Cole King of New York.
Well,
there's an argument for that, but we debating the
there's
South
an
right now.
argument about that.
debating the South right
There is an
Okay.
argument, and even him now, like ever since this battle, because he's gotten so quiet and kind of just been like, I just want to.
Yeah, he on Manas now.
Yeah, like I
he on Manas.
the thing is, like, for you to have a throne, you have to take it. That's my thing.
With force,
You have
yeah.
to take it. And I don't think he took it. I think if anything, it might have defaulted. It might have even been like up for grabs. But like, I can't say that he took it. Jay-Z took it. Kendrick took it. Drake has owned it. I feel like if we're gonna really go against like who took it, who really held it down, who we know for summer, fall, winter, whatever, even. We can't. I don't think we can deny
Okay.
Lil Wayne.
Wait, Lil
Okay,
Wayne,
hold on.
the whole 2000s was Lil Wayne, boy.
Let's do it diplomatically. Let's do a top 5. We got Wayne. We all agree on Wayne.
Just for the South.
Yeah, for the South.
Win.
Okay.
We all agree on Wayne. We all agree with Ti. We all agree Luda. We all agree Ross,
Yeah, by default.
and we all agree Jeezy.
We are.
Well, that's the other person that was put in there.
See, that's crazy because where Future go?
Jeezy gotta go. Jeezy
You
gotta go.
whoa! You replacing Jeezy
What?
with Future?
You got to.
No.
Boy, Mo, I
What
don't know.
What are we talking about right now
I would
as
re-
making
I
this
would-
decision?
I
We
would
talking about relevance, and we talking about taking something by force, correct?
I would replace Ludacris before I
I,
replace Jeezy.
Luda could go.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
You can't. I don't think you could.
We
deny
exist off Luda nostalgia. Luda got bars. Luda has great
we
bodies of
existed
work.
off Jeezy
all of that is
nostalgia?
nostalgia. What are you talking about?
We existed off Jeezy nostalgia.
When was T.I.'s?
AF.
When was T.I.'s last hit?
I only can think of one Jeezy song right now, maybe 3.
I can think about a lot of Jeezy songs, but
You went immediately to 3.
like we existing of all of this nostalgia.
Somebody saying Future could never take Jay-Z place. No. We're not trying to say Future could take Jay-Z place.
No. That ain't up for contention.
So if just tuning in, this is the battle. This is the battle for the South.
Yeah.
You're talking battle for the South. I'm replacing Luda with Future.
Yeah, I am too.
Shout out to Will saying T.I. more famous for pushing the word expeditiously and fighting it his son in public as opposed to his bars, Drew. Come on. This person says you cannot move Luda, y'all wildin'.
What? Luda last hit was like what, 2003?
So another person says you can't replace Luda, bro.
When was it?
No, when was it?
Say Drew gotta be lace. Lil Wayne is the hottest. Say I think Lil Wayne and Eminem have got that wordplay down.
Yeah,
So you can't
Hey,
replace
once
Luda,
you say
but going
Eminem, you know
crazy.
Drew in for it.
you know
Drew just a hater.
the South.
I'm sorry. I gotta give
I
it.
wish
I gotta
Andre
give it to
3000
Wayne.
would have dropped 2 more albums, man.
He still wouldn't make it in that conversation.
What?
No.
Shadrach,
Misha and a Bendy Go.
are you serious?
Yes.
If Andre 3000 drop another 2 solo albums, rapping at the level he was rapping on for Quemini,
No.
you trying to tell me he's not the king of the South?
No.
You bugging.
Because I kind of
bugging.
I kind of prefer Big Boy over him.
I'm not mad at that argument.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that. You know why?
I actually gotta agree with Shadi.
They-
on this one.
Okay.
And I love Andre
I love
3000.
him too.
I think he's a fantastic lyricist. I think he's
As an all-around artist,
I
Andre is better than Big Boy. If you're
Yeah.
going bar for bar, Big Boy is better than Andre.
I
I'll give you that.
I think Big Boy give you better songs than Andre.
Here's the thing: we can't, as much as we'd like to, we can't get into the coulda, shoulda, woulda. We can't. We can't say if he had 2 more albums at that level because we also don't know what else on the market would have been combating that. We only could go with what we got and what we know. What we know is Lil Wayne held down birthday parties, strip clubs, bachelorette parties, summers, graduations, funerals, like 6 foot, 7 foot. Like
So
I get.
Future did
I'm
the
just
same.
saying.
No. Future's in one lane, bro.
What?
Future,
Future
No,
was in one
Future
lane.
no.
has a place at the
Future's
table.
not one lane. Don't do that.
Future gets a
And I
place at
can't
the table
stand
for
Future.
conversation, but I cannot put Future. I would even put Future next to a T.I. So I'm not putting Future.
How
against Wayne.
diverse is Future's music?
Future is as
How diverse is Future's music?
he can give you toxic. He can also give you I don't trust you.
So
Sorry,
2 levels,
What?
2 tail. How diverse is his music?
I heard the same thing twice. Say that again.
Toxic and what?
I don't trust
I
you.
Don't
was the name of
Trust
the
You.
album. Yeah, the album he had with Metro. What's it funny?
Because you say he can give you toxic and he give you I don't trust you. That is one thing in my mind. Him as an entity is one thing.
No. Oh, pardon me. I was referencing content.
Yeah.
Content where he can give you like the gal type vibes,
Mm-hmm.
as well he can give you the beef type energy.
Mm-hmm.
We should pause, by the way. What we did with Drake. I do hear Caus's point. Like he has. I don't. Let me be
He's
clear.
I wouldn't say he's a one-trick pony, but
Let me
He
be very
kinda
clear.
is.
he ain't far.
Kinda is.
Cosmo.
Once he slid
Me
into that
and
toxic
you,
lane, he stayed.
me and you, Rob Future, because I don't think he's a rapper.
Yeah.
I don't think so either.
Y'all told me. You told me he's a rapper.
No, I told you he's in a different space than rap. They have a whole new, this whole
Him,
monotone type.
Broadway's. To me, they're not rappers.
So does
I
Travis
agree.
Scott.
Not a rapper. He's a great producer.
You gotta be a child.
That's like a trap type of sound. That's why I'm asking you, what type of music is it?
I think they're
Shadi,
under
you
the
knowing me.
hip hop umbrella,
Right.
but I don't
Thank
think
you.
we
It's
can call
not
them
rap.
rap.
You knowing me. I'm a Griselda, Rock Marciano, MF Doom type dude.
That's hip hop.
You can't exactly. You can't come around me with That's
That's
what we
not
doing.
rap. That's hip hop.
That's hip hop.
Hip hop and rap is
I
two
think they're
different
under
things.
the hip
Two
hop
different
umbrella.
things.
I don't think they're under the rap umbrella.
So
I think
again,
rap is like what because I was
Y'all stressing me out.
oh no before we like
We
I was
agree with you.
I was having this conversation with someone the other day because they was like, oh, Drake ain't lyrics, Drake ain't this. I don't need every song to have lyrics.
I agree.
I don't need every
'cause it's
song to
been a
be
while.
substance.
Give him a hug.
He's straight is free.
Santo Domingo, conmigo. Want to be tu madre and be tu padre. I mean,
They sexy songs for you.
But anyway, Future's a one-trick pony, bro. Like, you have one song.
I don't even consider the man a rapper. Y'all keep telling all the youth keep telling me Cosmo, keep in mind, Mo don't piss me off for the morning. Because Mo said something to me that hurt my feelings because he said it to me, my little cousin Tehran told me. I asked Tehran who's the best rapper alive right now. He told me Kodak Black.
I heard the same thing from somebody who was 16.
No.
I
All
was
I said
stressed
was,
out. No. You didn't say Kodak Black was the best. You said the
No.
kids would say Kodak Black is
Yes.
probably the best of the South.
I said if we have to go by relevance, I said you have a stronger argument for like a Kodak Black right now than you do for a T.I. I'm not saying I think he's one of the best. I don't even think he's that great. I'd also put Big X to plug in the conversation. I think right now we have a rise to the top coming up
Big
for
X.
the South.
Big X I enjoy. Pause.
You know what I mean? But I think right now it's vacant. Like, again, a battle brings about a champion. That's how you get a king. Right now, the South is unmanned, and so is the East. It is just what it is.
Just know the North going to have one king forever.
By default. Well, because he can keep jailing the rest. By default.
Bars.
By default,
You can't argue
Jay-Z
that.
remains the mayor
Yeah.
of the situation, right?
yeah.
And I think in the South,
But see, that's how weird New York is. Because technically,
Technically, if Diddy didn't go to jail, Diddy would have been the king of New York.
no. But technically, if we
Yes.
no. You know who should be the king of New York? But no one talking about that. You gonna agree with this?
Who?
Nas.
No.
Nas is having an incredible album run right now. Yeah.
Relevancy,
he
though.
is. The problem is
He's relevant right now. Nas is relevant right now.
he is, but again, he's not relevant with the people that are making the decisions. Okay,
So who do we think? Hold on. Let's separate church and state.
Mm-hmm.
Are we debating who is the king of these north, south, east, west right now as millennials? Because that's what we are.
Mm-hmm.
Or are we saying for right now? Because if it's right now, the kids listening to this, by the kids I mean if you're 30 and under, they can call up NBA Youngboy,
25
Playboy
and
Cardi,
under,
and NLE, no, 30 and under.
30 and under.
They can call up NLE Chopper. These people who I don't even recognize on the radio. Some of them mess around and say Lotto's the best female rapper of all time, or Glorilla.
Or young boy, NBA
Here's the
young
thing.
boy, but
Right.
not a lot too.
but this
That's
is
what I'm
also
saying.
this is also why we don't get to decide this thing. We're in a rinse and repeat era. We're not in the era where champions were born, where rappers were built, where it took albums for people to be like, yeah, I see what you are. These people get 4 songs, 4 spins. If you make it to the radio long enough, you could write it out. As big as Glorilla is right now, we could never hear from her again. You believe that?
I love Glorilla.
I love her so much.
I love her so much.
But she could make one bad mistake. I knocked that on wood because her camp right now has an
love
amazing
her, yeah,
marketing
yeah.
and packaging around her, right? But you could have one flop album or have one artist. Look what Doechii just did. She's now changed the way
Yeah.
we kind of looking at our standard of what we allow in women to represent when we know now that there can be this thing. So that's going to keep changing people's minds and that's going to keep moving the money makers' minds to shift. Nas is our rapper. Jay-Z is our rapper. Right now, if you ain't spinning, you call somebody name just now, you're like, the game is relevant. I was like, find me one song we're playing for him right now.
Shadi, the young queen, is after the conversation. Jay-Z's favorite fan. Yeah.
I know who that
So
is.
yeah, you know what it is.
She got plenty sense.
Well, she said has Jay-Z been mentioned yet, or you tuned in late? You tuned in late. I did say Jay-Z right now, presently, and we all agree. You may be mad. Jay-Z right now is the default king of the East.
Yes, D'Angelo Miami.
He's
counts
the
himself.
king of New York.
Someone just messaged me and was like, in my opinion, Future is the most relevant in the South. He has the streets, trap, women, etc. But Future again is a one-trick pony.
To the young queen in my DM, you know we're talking about Jay-Z fan. Who would you say is the king of the South? Who? And I'm glad X in my
I can
comments
bet my
now too.
life I tell you what she can see.
Who? Hold on. Guess. She can answer me. Yeah.
Either one or either
Yes.
T or
She answered me.
or Jeezy.
She said Jeezy.
Listen, I know her, man.
Yeah. I think we have to realize that anybody who we came up on, unless they do something phenomenal right now, they're not going to get it.
Okay, so for our generation,
You know who running right now was popular? TikTok. And we don't run that. We over here showing you how to get stains on the clothes. These children out here making these dances to new stuff and they decide whatever the new...
Someone asked if you to call off the list again.
okay, so the
the
five for the South.
for the South,
So for the five that we have that we're trying to decide between is for the South, T.I., Lil Wayne, Jeezy, Future, and who else? Ludacris. Those are the five. Hold on. We replace Ludacris with Jeezy.
Can't replace Ludacris with Jeezy.
Yes, we can. And Rick Ross is now in the conversation.
So tell me something.
Because subjectively, Rick Ross is my king in the South.
Hold on, I just need to ask a question.
Oh.
Because you can't put Gucci in there. I mean, Jeezy in there, don't put Gucci.
Well, and here we go now.
Jesus.
I was going to read this comment. I didn't.
I forget about Gucci.
I didn't. And in fact, I'll take Gucci over Jeezy. Y'all could be mad.
No, sir.
I would. You know why? Relevance. If we going back to the relevance. I've heard him more recently. He's put artists out more
What
recently.
Gucci got recently?
First of all, Lotto is his whole artist. Let's be very clear on
What
that.
that mean?
He just had her song. Her biggest launch was with a song with him when he came out of jail.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
Yeah, and when he came out of jail, he did.
He went on a whole run. First day, yes, and that album
First day out,
was
yeah.
top. First day out. Realistically, what Jeezy did again? Oh, he wrote a book and then divorced that gal. Okay, pause. But shout out to my cousin Jeffy.
He went to shower.
Who's like Marissa been vibing with Gucci for years. I not been vibing with Gucci for years. It's just every time you come to family reunion and you would say burr, I'm like, calm that down. Like I don't be on that run. Like I just ain't on that run. I'm not doing that.
Why is that funny?
Okay, so this person has a good point, and I think this might be why it's so hard for us to come up with a response for the South. It said the South is too big. You'll have to go by regions. Like Miami is Ross, Kodak and Plies. Houston is Pimp C, Memphis, Dolph, Louisiana, Wayne, Gates, North Carolina, Cole, Baby, and Atlanta. You have to go by different eras and genres because you got T.I., Jeezy, Gucci, Andre 3K, Ludacris, Future, etc. But it's really Weezy overall.
Okay, so
that was his answer.
We could do this. We could rank
No.
it by regions.
This person
No,
also
we ain't
says
doing
Lil
that.
Wayne
We
wins
ain't
by
got no time
default.
for that.
Because here's the thing: we talk about the East, we mean New York. We mean New York.
You know why? 'Cause
Philly's in there too, but we mean New York.
But who from Philly?
Black Thought has an argument.
What?
Yeah.
Black
Nobody
Thought has
knows
an
Black
argument.
Thought is
I mean,
except
Meek.
us.
I know.
Meek?
No, I'm just saying who he said who was
Oh, I
from
was
New
about to
York.
say
I mean, he
Meek.
was from Philly.
You might as
Sorry.
well say Freeway. It's the same energy.
Well,
You gotta be crazy, but Freeway is never ready for Meek, man.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care. I don't, all right.
like, I'm down with that
You
one.
don't like Meek, boy?
Meek, all right.
Meek what?
Meek, all right.
Meek just annoying online.
As a matter of fact,
all right.
No, but James and
I'll
Nightmares
say what
is a
Drake
great
said about
album.
Meek. We heard you the first time.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. What you screaming for?
James and Nightmares was a great
No,
album.
banger.
One up part.
Banger, actually. You know what we forget from the South? This is from me and Shadi, actually. Currency. Who has an amazing... What?
Go to break.
You say Currency is trash?
Who forgot him? Other than everybody.
No. Currency is like an underground thing.
Right, so we ain't a part of this conversation.
No.
Okay.
So that's
why I say-
it.
that's why I
That's it.
say
Me and Shadi. Yeah.
Trash.
Anyway,
I'm not doing that.
So when it comes to the South, I don't know. Ludacris can go. Rick Ross.
I can stick with Wayne. Y'all get me today.
I think we gotta give it to Wayne.
You give it to Wayne?
I think we have to because I think we also have to consider influence. You know what I mean? Like we kind of have to. Like,
Everyone is claiming Wayne.
Yeah, like we just. This dude was like, I'm bored. Let me put a mixtape, and then with this mixtape, hold down your entire summer. Like what we talking about?
If we talking about influence, T.I. responsible for all the names.
Like what? Give me.
T.I. basically responsible for Wayne style switching. Because don't forget, they started doing songs together. T.I. responsible for Jeezy. T.I. brought Jeezy into the game.
He did.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Jeezy was featured on a T.I. album first.
Shout out to X who says, "To hell with Rick Ross," and that's not what he said. And he said, "Future just reach." Did Future just reach?
No.
I
Future was
mean,
around for a little while. Like in the
when you-
2010s.
When you compare
Sean
him to
said,
like
"Andre
Lil
2000 is
Wayne,
trash." Jesus.
Yeah.
when you compare him to like Lil Wayne
That's
and
just
T.I., that's just reach. Yeah.
So who do we? Okay, so now that we've established Wayne in the South,
Wayne is the mayor, just in the South the way Jay-Z is in the
So
East.
Wayne,
it's Wayne in the South.
Jay-Z, Drake ain't going nowhere, and then Kendrick.
Okay,
That's North, East, West, and South locked up.
there you got it. All right.
And
So